folks, we're here at House of BBQ Experts. I'm Joey, he's Max Lavoie, the BBQ guru.
Yeah, man.
Max, how you doing today?
Really good, especially when I touch that.
So Max, me being a millennial and all,
Yep.
I don't know what this is.
This makes sense because millennials technically, no, you have time as millennials, but you don't take time.
It doesn't look like my MacBook Air.
Definitely not, no, exactly. And it's not the regular type of barbecue either. This is unique. This is playing with fire, actually. It's like that. It's like, actually I would compare it to a MacBook Air, but you play Frisbee with it. So you just throw it and it's like thin and it's working, so it's fun. But you never know what's gonna happen, but you can still open it and play with it. So this is the same thing. You can cook anything and it's gonna be better than any other barbecue, to be true, because you're gonna have, you're gonna see it cook, you're gonna look at it, you're gonna play with it, you're gonna move your fire and everything. So this one actually is made by Sunterra. This one in particular is called the Brasero. They also have one called the Santa Maria, and the Santa Maria is only the grates. They do one grate and two grates. You can like have them split. They do from 30 inches actually in Santa Maria up to, I think it's 96, but I think they made a 108 inches wide grid. But usually everybody loves 48 inches. 48 and 60 inches are the most common you're gonna see. So on the Brasero part, you're gonna have 36 inches of grates and you're gonna have 12 inches of Brasero. And Brasero is where you light the fire. So this one personally is the best because this part kinda, it's not useless, but it's not useful. You don't need that. But when you have it, man, it's awesome. So on the Brasero part, you put the logs. So when you put the logs, of course you want to start a fire before. You can actually just light your logs, or you can create, if you have really big chunks of charcoal, you can start some charcoals. But when the logs start burning, they create charcoal. So when they go through the screen kind of the Brasero, you can take your charcoal rake and you're gonna move it where you want. So, and you can also add some logs under the grates. So you can rise or lower the grates where you want. So let's say you want to cook, yeah, play with it, man. Feel it, you know? So let's say you want to cook like chicken, kind of not at a really high temperature, you're gonna put it like that. But you want to cook a steak, you want to put it down. So depending on what you're cooking, you're gonna put fire different place. So let's say you want to cook steak and you want to cook a chicken and veggies at the same time. You're gonna put a lot of charcoal here, a lot of blaze right here, because you're gonna have more heat and you're gonna have a lower grate there. And then you're gonna put no fire there, but you still have some fire there. So you have a little bit of heat coming from here, a little bit from here too. So there's still some heat, but your chicken is gonna cook slower. So you can raise and lower the grid, depending on, like I said, if you want to sear, or if you want to grill, or if you want to just slow cook. You can also add some hooks and put some hooks here. I've done that with some small chicken. So we put some hooks and we hang the chicken there, so the heat was coming out from here. And then when it starts cooking, you put some veggies on the grate. So all the flavor of everything just mix all together. It's really awesome. And you can also add like, you have the charcoal there, it's burning. You add some wood, it's gonna start smoking, of course. So it's gonna smoke your stuff also. So I've seen a lot of people just like using it as a kind of a natural smoker, just the natural smoke that's coming out. And since there's no cover, there's no lid on top of it, it's just like flowing in the air, but still giving you a lot of flavor. So it's really awesome. And also what I've seen people using it, and we've actually tried also, you do a wok. You can do like, you want to do a sear, is it sear? I think, yeah, saute. You want to do saute, you take a wok and you have your fire here and you can just like play with it and let it there. It's gonna give a lot of heat. And also what you see here, I'm gonna show you when you want to bring back the grid lower, just let it go like that. And of course, this one is brand new, but when it has been used, the oil is going to be oily.
Grease it up a bit?
Grease it up by itself, yeah. Exactly. So what you got here is a bracket to put the rotisserie motor on it. So you put your motor, you put your rotisserie. You need a special, usually you need a special one without any handle, because there's fire here, remember? And you can just like have a chicken or a small pig actually on it, because you can remove the grates like this, and be directly over the fire. And also, because I have the great remove, you see the little spot like this? You can take some skewers, big skewers, and cook and put it there, and like just turn it slowly like they do in a lot of South American way to cook actually. Another thing that's really nice, as you can see, the grates are made in kind of a V shape. So let's say you have meat here, but you have veggies here. All the juice is gonna slowly drip down, and it's gonna give flavor also to your meat, or you can do the opposite actually. So that's the other good thing, and all the fat is gonna come down and fall in the drip here in the drip tray. So you can really easily clean it. Those grates are made of iron, but you can also have them in stainless steel. And the whole barbecue can be done in stainless steel if you're really like 100% hardcore, or you have a restaurant or something, 100% stainless steels.
But Max, it seems like for the outdoor pit master, you kind of want to go with the iron finish though, right?
Definitely. And the wheel, you can have it black, but personally the red one is really looking, it's like the show and it's giving you, it's really, really nice. It's beautiful.
So we're talking about the Sunterra Brasero here, and it's really an all-purpose grill. You can do it all.
Yeah, you can definitely do it all. Usually what I will call it is like the weekend barbecue. It's the one that you're looking all week while you're cooking on your gas grill. You're looking at him and you're like, this weekend, it's you and me. So you never know what you're gonna do.
Eyeing it, yeah.
Eyeing it, and because it's still like, I mean, this is a refractory brick. So
I wanted to ask you about this.
yeah, it really take the heat and it retain it. To be true, the first time we used it, we dropped a whole bag of charcoal in it to make sure that we had enough heat, so we couldn't reach it. We had to use really long tongue and to turn the steak like that because it was so much heat coming out of it. It's crazy, seriously. So you need to let it heat a little bit at the beginning, but then you can cook for hours and really play with it, and it's really, really nice too. It's kind of a social grilling too, so people can be there, and watching it. And
this is an experience. You're not going to stay inside the house while the griller's got this going on. Everybody's going to surround this thing. You want to hang out around this.
Oh yeah, man, definitely. And actually, you as you want to hang around it, you can. This is coming with the cart, but you can also have just the built-in. So a lot of people, they're gonna buy it as a built-in, and they're gonna do an outdoor kitchen, and they're gonna just put it right in the middle of it as a piece of art.
And Max, did we mention all the space you have down here?
Exactly, a lot of space under the cart, so you can put more logs, or even your tools. No problem with it. You can also control your air with this. So let's say you want to have a real big fire, you open it, and you can close it. You can also drop it down like that. A lot of people are gonna use it like that because it become really like open pit, more original kind of. And yeah, you just can have lots and lots of fun with this. Another thing you can do is remove the grate, or just let it like that, and you can add like some kind of a plancha kind of, a griddle. So you can do eggs in the morning, with the fire from last night. It's still there, there's still some blaze. You just put a log or small logs in it, you restart your fire, put your cast iron, crack some eggs, do some bacons on it. So with the angle, you put some bacon here, the fat will just melt. You crack your eggs here, it's awesome. And you want to make sure that it doesn't drip too far, the eggs, so you put some breads on it. And it's gonna be like your old grandmother when she used to do bread on this, exactly the same. So it's really unique, but it's really versatile and it's really fun.
You know, you're making me really hungry now.
I'm actually making me hungry just thinking about it too.
Amazing. Let's go grill, man.
Oh yeah, man. Have a good barbecue.